With us today here at Olympic Stadium is a man very familiar to New York Giant fans. He wore number 28 in 7 seasons with the Giants as a defensive back. Beasley Reese, who right now is on the sideline at Olympic Stadium.
Hey, thanks a lot, Tom. What a treat it is to be in lane 2, the same lane in which the great Jesse Owens won the gold medal in the 100 meters so many years ago. And traveling around Berlin has been a treat for me and also for all of these football players. Now, as far as the game goes, Coach Dan Reeves of the Giants has simplified his offense, helping out his young quarterback Dave Brown as he prepares for the season, trying to build his confidence. They'd like to win while admittedly rebuilding this football team. And for the Chargers, Coach Bobby Ross is not happy with the way his team has played. In fact, after the big loss against Houston last week, Ross threatened to leave some players back at home. So we'll see how they play today. They're looking for a great effort, and may the best team win. Back upstairs.
All right, Beasley, it's been a rainy day in Berlin. The rain has stopped for now. 17 degrees Celsius, 63 Fahrenheit, 60% humidity, a 20 to 30 mile an hour wind, and we could have some more rain before the game is over. Well, the new rule, I'm sure you're aware of by now. If not, that's what it looks like. It's reduced from 3 inches to only 1 inch. And the kickoff comes from the 30 rather than the 35-yard line. You see the ball blow off the tee. And so far, touchbacks on kickoffs have been few and far between. We'll see if the wind will play a role in that today. John Carney set to kick it off for the San Diego Chargers. And Lewis and Meggett are deep for the Giants. And from Olympic Stadium, Berlin, the game underway, and the kickoff reaches only the 11-yard line. And on the return, it's Dave Meggett. Meggett, who is one of the best returners in the business, is all the way across the 35 to the 37, a 25-yard return before he's tackled by Rodney Harrison. So Dave Brown out to direct the New York offense. In his 2 previous seasons, he's played in only 3 games. Their offensive line, Jumbo Elliott, broken finger on his left hand and all, will play for the first time. And in that backfield, Brown is joined by Hampton, who will be looking for his 4th straight 1,000-yard rushing season. You see the other backs and receivers for the New York Giants. Look on the left hand of Jumbo Elliott. That is that soft pass that was okayed by the officials. It's the ring finger on his left hand that's broken and heavily wrapped. It was a freak accident in practice with defensive end Mike Strahan. First down play for the Giants. Play action pass, and Brown throws it on target for 10 or 11 yards. So Dave Brown goes to the air on play action in his first pass and completes it. Here are the front 7 for the Chargers. Reuben Davis has been a good addition, and of course Leslie O'Neal and Junior Seau, all pros at their spots, 2 of the best in the business. And the secondary, one of the worst pass defenses in the league last season. They're hoping Dwayne Harper, acquired from the Seahawks, can help with that. Hampton is across midfield, where he's tackled by Dennis Gibson. 2 tackles in a row for Gibson, one of the linebackers for the Chargers.
There's Rodney Hampton, who's coming off another terrific season a year ago, his 3rd straight 1,000-yard season. The only Giant ever to do that. He is going to get the only share of the work for the Giants, not only today, but for the rest of the season.
What do you expect to see? A lot of 8-man defensive fronts?
Rodney Hampton did because of the new quarterback.
Dave Brown again has a man almost open, and then the recovery made as an interception. Yes, picked off by Stanley Richard. Richard had it timed perfectly, picked it off just before he hit the sideline. Now they're going to argue about it. They have signaled interception. Now they're going to take another look here.
Dave Brown simply did not see Stanley Richard coming from the free safety spot. He had plenty of time to make the catch. He juggled it, trapped it against his leg, did a little Harlem Globetrotter behind the back. Just a matter of whether or not the official is going to give him credit. It looked to me like it was an incomplete non-interception.
And you are right. After conferring, the officials have reversed their initial ruling, and it'll be an incomplete pass. Richard did not have possession before he went out of bounds. just in front of the intended receiver, Mike Sherrard.
And Dave Brown catches a break right off the bat in this game as he tries to win over Giants fans.
He's in the shotgun now with 4 wide receivers. Hanging in the backfield with him. Brown lofts it high. The play by Sherrard. Sherrard with a blocker in front is down the sideline. Dodges 2 would-be tacklers and is all the way to the 22-yard line. Finally tracked down by Junior Seau.
Boy, when you have a young quarterback like Dave Brown, you need to catch a break like on the last play. Stanley Richard bobbled the interception. Now he comes right back, makes a big play for his team, dumps the ball off to the veteran Mike Sherrard, and boy, are the Giants happy to have Mike Sherrard, their big play receiver, back and healthy for this 94 season.
Fractured his hip in October of last season and has missed virtually 3 years due to injury throughout his career. That one went for 26 yards, and Dave Brown has hit 2 of his first 3 passes. The handoff to Hampton, and he didn't get much. Stopped at the line of scrimmage by the center of the Charger line, and as you might expect, right at the bottom of the stack is linebacker Junior Seau.
Boy, Junior Seau just continues to impress everybody that watches him play. 3 straight Pro Bowls. Led this team in tackles for 3 straight years. Linebacker of the year last year, voted by his NFL peers. No question about it. One of the, at the very least, top 2 or 3 linebackers in the game today.
Had over 100 tackles each in the last 3 seasons. Hampton picking his way forward, and once again, Junior Seau is first to reach it and celebrates his 2nd consecutive tackle as he twisted Hampton to the turf.
Well, I think you're seeing the Chargers doing what most teams are going to do to the New York Giants this season. That is, play those 8-man fronts on 1st and 2nd down. Hopefully force Dave Brown and to throw the football on early downs, because they would like nothing better than to just hand it off to Rodney Hampton and run it down the field.
3rd and about 9, and the Chargers go with their nickel defense. Brown's in the shotgun. Brown short hopped his intended receiver, I believe, Chris Callaway. They rule it a catch. Let's see. Darian Gordon was covering, and it is ruled incomplete. So it'll be 4th down coming up for the Giants.
A little short arm job by the young man. He doesn't want to throw an interception on 3rd down. You're in field goal range. Go ahead and take the 3 points. Wasn't a pretty throw there, but all in all, not a bad first series by Dave Brown, as he has finally been named the starting quarterback. I think a lot of people anticipated that based on his play, but it was made official this week.
You see that Brad Daluiso, formerly a kickoff specialist, attempted only 1 field goal last season. This one a 40-yarder on its way and no good. So Daluiso, inheriting the place-kicking job after being a kickoff specialist, misses from 40 yards, and the ball under the new rule will be back at the 30 when the Chargers take over.